Hello and welcome back. And in this video, we're going to be talking about numbers. So if you if you have seen numbers from different regions, you might notice that numbers come with different variations. For example, in the United States, we use a comma and a comma for thousand separator and decimal dot or a period for fractional digits. So for fractional number representation, we use decimal. Well, many places in Europe, this particular standard that US actually follows is true for many different regions and countries, but there are several regions in Europe that actually follow a different standard. So they have period acting as comma and basically comma acts as period. So basically for thousands operator, either they're gonna have a space or they're gonna have period, a dot. Okay, and for the decimal or the fractional digit representation, they might have a comma and basically represent that fractional state. Okay, so that's actually quite different. Now once again, we're going to be using one of the standard class to see how you can format basically according to the region that's been set for the app, and we're going to go from there. So that way we take the hassle out of understanding what is supported where. Let the number formatter, which is another iOS class, take care and worry about that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So let's go ahead and first create our label. Okay, so number label, and we're going to create a function. And we're going to call that function. Okay, let's go to our storyboard, and we're going to basically create a new label. Once again, we're going to constrain it 20 points from each side, and we're going to center align it, make sure its lines are 0, and basically select the view controller and connect it to the outlet. So number label is the last one, and now we are ready to write some code. So what we're going to do is we're going to create number formatter first. And within this number formatter, we're going to define some minimum fractional digits and maximum fraction digits. Okay. So this means basically how many minimum number of fraction digits are going to be shown. So let's say your number is 21. In that case, the number that we're going to show is going to be 21.00. That's minimum fraction digits shown. 2 maximum fraction digits are basically just rounded up to show two fractions, up to two fractions of the digit. So for example, if your number is 21.98989898, then in that case, our number formatter is going to basically round it up to 21.99. Okay, just two fractional digits after the decimal. Okay, so that's what this means. Now we're going to set the number style. To be decimal. So we're going to say it's a decimal style format. And now we're going to populate our label. So we're going to use our number formatter.string function to basically extract a number out of it. Now that function takes ns number, so we're going to create an ns number and going to create a value out of ns number. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to use ns numbers init function, init initializer, with a value double, and we're going to simply give it a frictional number like that. Okay, and now what our number formatter should do basically, it should honor that this maximum fractional digits value, and it should represent it according to the decimal style for that particular region. Okay, so let's go ahead and run with France because we already have that selected, and I'm gonna run the app, and there we go. So as you can see, the spaces is actually representing the thousands, thousand representation. So 12 space 345 space 6666, and the notice the decimal is replaced by comma, and comma is like period. It's the decimal representation, the fractional part representation for the number. So comma 38. Okay, so if I run this in a different locale, you're gonna see a different kind of format. So if I run this in Hindi language, you're gonna see the comma is being shown here, but there are more commas than we see in English language. Like, you know, I mean, it's like there's a comma after one, and then there's comma after 2 digits, and another 2 digits, and then after that there are 3, and then there is a dot. So it's just following the standards according to Hindi language localization guideline. So I mean, we don't have to worry about that because actually it's converting it to the correct locale already. Now let's take a look at the English one that we understand, and as you can see, it's 1,000 separator right here. So 12,000 or 12,345,666.38. So this is how easy it is to basically represent your number in international format, where it's actually supported for all the supported languages that you have that you're supporting within your app. Okay, so this is how you actually format your numbers according to the locale. Now in the next video, we're going to be talking about currencies. So this is it for this video, and thanks again for watching.